Question number 12. At 8 a.m. the temperature was -2. At midday the temperature was 6 degrees higher. What is the temperature at midday? So again, if I need to, I can draw myself a little number line. So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -2 plus 6 is 4. Question number 13. What is the size of the angle marked X? Now remember, angles round a point add up to 360. This little square denotes a right angle, which is 90 degrees. So we go 140 plus 90. Is 230. 360 take away 230 is 130. So B is 130. Angles round a point add together to give us 360. Question 14 is BIDMAS, sometimes called BODMAS. So we do the brackets first. So we've got 20 take away 14 is 6. The answer is A. Question 15. Here is a sequence of numbers. What is the next number in the sequence? So we've got take away 3, add a 1. Take away 3, add a 1. So we can see that the next one is going to be take away a 3. So the next one is the number 3. So we just have to be careful because sometimes, it's not adding on or taking away the same amount. So we just have to be careful. That's called an oscillating sequence. Question number 16. Here is a list of numbers. Sally is going to write down the numbers in order of size. She writes down the smallest number first. What number should she write next? Well, we've got a mixture here of fractions and decimals. It's probably easier to change some of them to decimals because we know some of them are quite common. So this one is 0.5. This one is 0.25. And this one is 0.3 with a little dot. It goes 0.3333333, and that 3 keeps recurring. So what is the smallest number? So the smallest one she would write down here is, and remember we can put in our invisible zeros if we want. If we wanted to have them all the same, that would be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So that would keep recurring. So the smallest one would be the quarter, and the next smallest would be the 0.3 would be the next smallest. Okay, question 17. A train leaves London at 7 minutes to 5. It arrives at Peterborough at 6:22. How long does the journey take? Well, it would take 7 minutes to bring us up to 5 o'clock, so 1700. It would take an hour to bring us up to 6 o'clock, 1800, and then another 22 minutes to bring us up to the 6:22 or the 1822. So here, how much is that all together? So all together, that's 1 hour and 29 minutes. Question 18. Here are the first 5 terms of an arithmetic sequence. What is the 15th term of the sequence? There are a couple of ways we could do this. We could keep adding on. So it's plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. But some of you may remember we can do the DINO. So the difference, n is always n, and the position 0. So di is 4, N is always N, and the number that would come in here would be plus 1. So 4n plus 1, and we can check it. 4 lots of 1 plus 1 is 5. 4 lots of 2 plus 1 is 9, and so on and so forth. So the 15th term, 4 times 15, then we add 1. So 4 lots of 15 is 60, add 1 is 61. So the 15th term is 61. Question 19. The diagram shows the plan of a rectangular floor and it's going to carpet the floor. The carpet costs £15 per square metre. What is the total cost of the carpet? So we need to know how many metres squared is in the flooring. So 5 times 4 is 20 metres squared is how much carpet we need. So 15 times 20. So that's the same as going 15 times 2 times the 10. So 15 times 2 is 30. Put the 0 on the end for the times the 10. So the cost of the carpet is 300 quid. Question 20. Okay, so we've got an isosceles triangle here denoted on the diagram and a little straight line. What is the size of the angle marked X? So first thing here we need to do is to find this angle here. Well, touching angles on a straight line add to 180. So this one here must be 50. Here with the isosceles triangle, remember these are your arms. So the base angles on an isosceles triangle are the same. So that must be 50. 50 and 50 is 100. The sum of the angles in a triangle are 180. So X must be 80. So 180 for touching angles on a straight line. Isosceles triangle base angles are the same. Sum of the angles in a triangle are 180. X equals 80. So quite common to have that, give reasons for your answer if it was a longer writing question. Question 21. Nearly there. Given that 47 times 81.6 is equal to 3,835.2, what is the value of this? So this is like associated calculations, so we know our answer must hold these digits here. Okay, so let's just work out roughly. So it's a half of roughly 800. So a half of 800 is roughly 400. So we need an answer that is sitting around 400 but has these digits here. So that would be 383 would be our answer there. So we're looking for, there we go, 383.52 is A. Question 22. What is the area of this shape? So there's a couple of ways we can do that. We can do that by splitting it into a triangle and a rectangle, or we can use the trapezium song. So remember the trapezium song goes half the sum of the parallel sides. So 10 plus 3 is 13. Half of 13 is 6.5. And then we're timesing that by 8. So half the sum of the parallel sides times the distance between them. So 6.5 times 8. So we have 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. And we add on this bit here. Giving us 52.0, 52 centimeters squared. Question 23. is the point 2, 1, Q is the point 6, 8. What are the coordinates of the midpoint? So again, we can add together the two x values. So 2 plus 8 is 10. Half of 10 is 5. So the x value is 5. And the y value is 1 plus 6 is 7. Half of 7 is 3.5. So my coordinates are 5, 3.5. So 5 and 3.5 there. And again, if we needed to draw number lines out, we could. We could draw our number lines out. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, we could bring our fingers in to the one in the middle, like so. So that's my x. And again, I can do the same for my y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, bringing my fingers in to give me the 3.5. So fingers in there and there. Okay, question 24. What is the lowest common multiple of 24 and 60? So remember, multiple means more. And factor is fewer. So we can score out any which are smaller. So we know it's not any of those two. And then we just start to make our list. So we've got 24, 48, and we just keep adding on. So if we need to, we just pull it to the side, do our little adding on there, add on another 24. So remember, we don't need to do like loads and loads and loads in our heads. We can just like scoot them to the side and so on and so forth. And I'm just going to do the 60 and the 120, and I can see it's 120 there. So don't be afraid just to do some workings out down here if you need to. Question 25. Here are the first 5 terms in the arithmetic sequence. What is the expression for the nth term of the sequence? So remember, DINO. So the difference each time is plus 5. N always stands for N. 0 term, one step back. 3 take away 5 is minus 2. 5n take 2, which is E. And we can check it. 5 lots of 1 is 5, take 2 is 3. Excuse me. 5 lots of 2 is 10, take 2 is 8, and so on and so forth. Well done, guys. Hope you found the video helpful. I'll speak to you soon.